At Tassie Visuals, we believe every brand has a story worth sharing. We're not just creators, we're storytellers, crafting experiences that grab attention and drive results. Our expertise in video production, photography, drone operation, and website design turns your vision into reality.
All right, good evening everyone. Welcome along to the Rain Basketball Stadium for the grand final of the Island Hustle, presented by Tassie Visuals. It is St Albi taking on Ringleader. Roll Riggs and Caleb Nash with you. And boy, oh boy, what a night it is. And after 11 or so weeks, Caleb, we're finally here.
Yeah, we've finally arrived. Really excited for this game, Ronnie. We had a battle last night in the elimination final. We see St. Albi's earning their spot in the grand final against Ringleader. Really, really excited to see who takes it out tonight.
Absolutely. Of course, St. Albi winning last night after, well, what was a pretty good comeback by Hall's group, and an interesting tactic that was put in play, but that ultimately changed the game around. But St. Albi able to hold on last night and get through to tonight.
Yeah, it was. We saw a really hot start from St. Albi in that first kind of 15 minutes of gameplay, and then Hall's group kind of adjusted that defensive strategy, sending two on Shana Thompson, whether she had the ball or didn't, which has stirred up some controversy online as well. But yeah, great game yesterday. I think an interesting thing that I'm going to be keeping my eye on is how tired is St. Albi's players going to be. A lot of their players played extended minutes last night, where Ringleader have had the week off. How's that going to come into effect, and how does that affect this first quarter?
Well, fair to say, Caleb, it's always tough backing up from a game, less than 24 hours. Of course, you've been used to that on the road with the Hobart Chargers in the NBL1 South. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of fatigue playing around here. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, it's definitely something that can be a negative, but it's also something that, one extra game as a team together might actually be a benefit for this group. So yeah, it can work either way, and yeah, very, very excited to see how it plays out.
Absolutely. Starting fives out on the floor is Eliza Vanderkamp, Shana Thompson, Haley Geard, Emily Arnold, and Mackenzie Mumming. Meanwhile, for Ringleader, it is Shana Appleby, Kate Berry, Alinta Wilson, and Chloe Broomhall. And our referees for this evening's game, well, David Farmers, Andrew Johnson, and Tate Browning.
Love it.
Refereeing Troika for this evening. If you hear a little bit of background effect as well too, we have our effects mic out. We're going all out here in the grand finals. We are underway here from Moraine, and
first play call here for St. Albi's, looking for that away screen for Geard.
Yeah, they've been trying to go to that throughout most of their games, Caleb, so
shot clock winding down to 8.
Yeah, so Arnold on the drive, good hands there as ball got deflected. Shot clock is at 5 here currently at the moment.
See what they can come up with.
Good crowd in attendance as well too.
Great turnout tonight.
Yeah, grand finals always bring out everyone, which is always good to see. Geard, now Mummy, who had a pretty good night last night, couldn't get that 2 to go.
Yeah, just on that, Ronnie, she had a really strong performance last night. Not exactly sure how many points she put up, but I'll be surprised if it's anything less than the low teens. I reckon she was up near 20.
Yes, she had to step up when the double team of Shana Thompson was in effect. So Appleby going backdoor to trying to go to Broomhall. Broomhall went through like a footy pack there, and well, Thompson up the upper end of the floor goes up, draws the foul, and Shana Thompson will go to line here for 2.
Yeah, there it is. Early heat on the rim. Transition buckets for St. Albi's. We saw it last night. It works really, really well for them. They've got a lot of guards capable in that fast break scenario, and Shana finds herself on the free throw line.
Of course, Shana Thompson kind of used her own social media platform to not sure what to make of her comments on how she was double teamed last night, but certainly took to social media in one way, shape or form. But tonight she is all locked in, and she goes 2 of 2 there.
All focused on the game now, Ronnie. She talked her talk last night, but she's focused on getting the win for her crew.
Absolutely. Can St. Albi pour for an upset? Ringleader undefeated all in this competition at the moment. Appleby now going cross-court over to Broomhall, but just a slight error there on the pass. Sees a turnover.
Yeah, it looked like a timing miscommunication. Broomhall came off those away screens and wanted the ball a little bit earlier. Threw that pass late. Broomhall was in the wrong spot. Ball going the other way.
Yeah, ball out of bounds, and St. Albi for a chance here to extend. Of course, foul here. No, offensive foul's been called. So that's going to be assessed on Liza Vanderkamp.
Yeah, don't hate that call. Looked like she turned her body a little bit. Definitely contact was made by the defense first, but yeah, once you set that screen, you can't change your angle up.
That's right. So Ringleader get it back here, and away they go into attack.
Bit of splits action here. Broomhall calling for the screen.
Well, Broomhall trying to split for a couple, but no good there. Turnover. So Thompson off to Geard. Geard has been run the floor well throughout the season. Berry with the chief foul.
Yeah, again, St. Albi's just defensive pressure on the ball, force another early turnover for Ringleader, and Shana Thompson again finds herself on the free throw line.
Yes. No.
No, never mind.
No, it was on the floor, Caleb. So I don't think Shana was ever going to shoot on that. And Stevenson able to pick up the steal here. She's off to the races, pulling this one up, going cross court. And
another turnover.
Yep, and this is not a good sign if you're head coach Daniel Sabo at the moment, as Thompson just goes into 2K mode and couldn't get that three to go.
Bit of a heat check there. Don't mind it.
Now Berry here with it. Down low's Appleby for the mid-range. Couldn't get that
Good
to
crash.
go. Lindsay Wilson on the O boards there.
Nice effort from Ringleader. Second chance bucket is good.
Yes, Broomhall gets the finish and she'll go to the line here for one. So great work by Chloe Broomhall there to recognise the open gap there and attack that well, Carl.
Yeah, and that assist doesn't go to Alinta Wilson, but she was the one. Crush the glass, got the rebound, dish off, little hockey assist there.
Absolutely. Of course, Alinta Wilson having a very good year in 2025. Has played some good basketball for Glenorchy, but also for Ringleader here in this Island Hustle competition. Geared down the upper end. Says anything you can do, I can do as well.
Yeah, again, that transition offense is St. Albi's greatest threat. And Broomhall feels like she didn't make any contact there. I actually agree with her, but Gibbs on the free throw line looking for that three-point conversion.
And of course, grand finals is a different ball game with the officiating, so you just got to try to adjust very quickly early on here. As again, as we saw a little bit last night, the physicality goes up, and the referees tend to let them play a little bit more.
For sure.
So again, similar feeling in this one for the granny as Tay Stevenson.
Yeah, Taya Stevenson's someone who slid down the draft rankings this season a little bit, in my opinion. I think she definitely could have been a first-round pick. Pairing her with Chloe Broomhall is a deadly duo, as well as, you got players like Alinta Wilson, Pia Rhodes on this team. A lot of scoring capabilities on this team as Taya misses the first free throw. I think if Taya's a little bit more aggressive tonight, it's really going to make things hard for St. Albi.
So Stevenson here at the line for one more. No good. None of two. Broomhall with the offensive rebound. Still got it here. She goes baseline. Has to dump that one out. Berry now. Appleby 4-3. No good. Thompson with the rebound. And again, everyone throwing their hands in there.
Good ball pressure here from Stevenson.
And that's a good cut by Arnold. Arnold draws contact and another foul on Broomhall.
That'll be her second.
That'll be her second, and danger signs now for Ringleader.
See what Coach Saville does, if he keeps her out there or wants to avoid her picking up a third.
Yes. So Arnold here at the line for two. Knocks down the first. Of course, I was going to say a few of the coaches here. Daniel Saville, Jackson Collins, Christine Rumley, all would have been busy with Tri-Series today. Basketball Tasmania holding their first round of Tri-Series in the 25-26 cycle down at the Kingborough Sports Centre today. So a few people busy here as JB.
I've heard that there's now four.
Wrong keys, JB. Thank you.
Nice. Stevenson knocks down the three. I've heard, Ronnie, there's now 4 rounds of Tri-Series from what I've heard.
Yes.
Rather than 3.
Yes. So a couple extra rounds thrown in there. We'll come to that a little bit later as Berry works her way through. Jump shot is no good. Vanderkamp with the rebound.
Yeah, just hesitated a bit on that shot. Should have taken that layup and instead kind of settled for that mid-range shot.
So Vanderkamp, now Thompson here. As Thompson goes cross-court.
Pass.
Geared now. And good hands by Berry, the veteran coming up with a steal.
Ringleader need to score here, try and tie this game back up.
Absolutely they do. There's Berry now. Stevenson from deep. Couldn't get that to go. Broomhall with another offensive rebound. And would that be a foul? Will be on Stevenson for the reach.
Not happy with it. I think that's 3 early turnovers from Chloe Broomhall. She's been very, very calm and collected throughout the season. This grand final scenario might be getting to her a little bit. St. Albi's defense has really ramped up. We'll see how she responds.
Yeah, it's a different ball game as we talked about. Caleb, you and I have both been involved in grand finals in different capacities as players and coaches. And yeah, she's the pressure just feels a little bit more tighter as it reigns in.
Yeah, for sure. And the big thing about this comp is those first kind of 2 draft picks for each team. They are very, very good players and do demand a lot of defensive attention. So yeah, teams are really focusing on taking away the stars shots and stars space out there on the court, and that's what we've seen early on.
Yes. So 9-5 our score line here is St. Albi get out to a 4-point lead here at the moment. Ringleader looking to bring this back, but Stevenson couldn't get that shot to go.
She thought she might have got fouled there, but good wall up there from St. Albi's.
Thompson and Gear just couldn't time that one properly. So, and I say there's a few players here that will have some very good experience in grand finals and whatnot. Of course, Shana Thompson's played in a few NBL 1 finals across 2 conferences, and you got Kate Berry, who's been around the game for a long time. So you've got some good veterans out here that should steady the ship as we go along here, Caleb.
Yeah, I think come the second half, you're definitely going to see the veterans. As Linda Wilson knocks down a big 3, you'll definitely see the veterans, play this one out, as they do have that finals experience. So it does really come down to those younger players on each team. As Alinta gets the block.
Foul.
Third foul on Broomhole.
Is that going to be on Broomhole? Let's see. It is. And, well, now they have to make the change. And I think Chloe Broomhall will be sitting out for some time.
Yeah.
Huge in the context of this game. And Chloe Broomhall wants an explanation. No? They keep it.
She's being subbed off.
Yeah. I was going to say. And I think this might be a new thing maybe for Chloe Broomhall, facing a little bit more pressure as far as, okay, you're the number 1 draft pick, there's a little bit more attention on you.
Yeah.
You may get picked up on a few more things that you might have got away with, a while ago.
Yeah, for sure. And I think some of these fouls that she's got, they're definitely arguable, but, she finds herself with 3 fouls now and really going to change the kind of aggressiveness she has on both the offensive and defensive side of the floor.
Absolutely, but she'll be sitting on that bench for quite some time. I reckon there'll be no point in trying to drag her out here, probably not until late towards the end of the second quarter. So Ringleader will have to step up here, and who? Can Wilson be one of those people? Hopefully.
She's definitely capable of it.
Oh, she is. As we mentioned, had a very good 2025 at the moment, along with Mackenzie Mummy as well too.
Nice dump off.
Couldn't get that to go. And good work by Swain, who's also had a good year as well. Now Thompson here with it. Now Vanderkamp 4-3 is off.
Great follow here from St. Albi's, stringing up those second and third possessions.
Vanderkamp up strong. Arnold with the O board. And Swain has it once again. Swain down the floor here. Stevenson, who's, again, her experience playing in America should help her here tonight.
Nice.
Swain from downtown.
Yeah, that's a name, Ronnie, that we're going to be seeing for some time. I haven't seen her play until this year, but she impressed me. She's had a few highlight reels put together.
Swain's going to be geared with the response from downtown.
Yeah, Swain's going to be a player we see for a long time, and Hayley Geard says, I'll join this party as well.
Absolutely. And of course, Neve Swain with the coldest face you will ever see on a basketball court, as far as no emotion, no nothing. Stevenson from deep, couldn't get that to go. Thompson just sells the call and picks it and gets the foul there. I think that'll be on Brown.
Yeah, just a little bit of contact on the arm there. Wasn't much. I think that could have potentially been a no call, but Shana will find herself on the free throw line again, and subs come in for St. Albi's.
Yeah, big change here. Ellie Schultz need ball, and so Walkley. Meanwhile, Shana Appleby back into the ball game here. Kate Berry having a breather. So Thompson at the line here for 2. It was just to quickly follow up the stories of last night. It was interesting to see Neve Ball and Hall's group owner Simon Hall just going a little bit back and forth on some of that social media stuff that was online last night as well too. Quite an interesting conversation that was had.
Yeah, didn't mind the comments that Simon made sticking up for his girls who put up a great fight last night.
Absolutely not.
Of course, Neve's going to stick up for her crew as well and got supported by her crew.
Yes.
Friendly back and forth between the two.
It certainly was, as Neve Swain says the bank is open on a Saturday night here in the grand final.
Second 3 for her in the first quarter. If she sees a few more go down, she's going to be feeling it.
And now what do we have here? We have a foul on the play. That's going to be on Stevenson for the block.
Stevenson's second foul.
Yeah. Daniel Saville with now it's rare I see Daniel with that type of reaction as well too. So Daniel, a pretty cool, calm and collected customer, but Thompson certainly causing all sorts of havoc out on the floor, but making the referees blow that whistle.
Yeah, and the coverage she saw last night might have helped prepare her for this game, which we knew was going to be physical. Shana's come out with several trips to the free throw line and putting up points to show for it.
Yep, and Thompson goes 2-2. I feel like Ringleader play a different type of defensive game, so I don't think they'll necessarily double team Thompson tonight.
Not at all.
But I think their full court pressure, when we see that a little bit later on, will certainly be their kind of focal point of their DNA.
Yeah, well, for those that aren't aware, Taya Stevenson spent 5 years in the US college system and is one of the better on-ball defenders. As Abby Brown knocks down a big three there, one of the best on-ball defenders in the country, in my opinion. And is a very physical player, and unfortunately picked up 2 fouls, but very, very capable. She feels like she can take Thompson herself.
Absolutely. Swain for another 3. Ooh. Couldn't get that to go. And ball goes out of bounds. So good game so far, tied at 17 apiece. Swain has come in and knocked down a couple of triples.
Yeah.
Wilson has knocked down a triple, and we've got a few others stepping up here in Chloe Broomall's absence, which is good to see. For
sure. We know what we're going to get from the stars of this league. It's really up to those young players to kind of earn their stripes, as Schultz takes a 3, no good.
No.
Prove himself to get those minutes and put up some numbers.
Schultz tries a luck once again, no good. Stevenson able to pick up the ball here. And now this time we'll go the way of Ringleader, and Sean Thompson this time will be the recipient of a foul.
Yeah, one thing that's been really good to see so far, Ronnie, as I think we've got a sub on Ringleader's end. Wilson comes out of the game. We've seen a lot of these younger girls who, in the finals game, sometimes they hesitate on their jump shot, shooting it straight away, which is very promising to see, because sometimes the finals pressure can really get to these younger players.
Sammy Cooper into the game for the first time tonight. Stevenson kicking this one out to Appleby for the mid-range and knocks it down.
Nice mid-range shot there.
So Ringleader retake the lead, or take the lead for the first time this evening.
Yeah, got a hit early on, and they've responded well as Shana takes a deep 3. Clip that one up, Ronnie. That was for Carper.
My word. And Thompson was hitting 3-pointers in the warm-up. She went 5 or 6 in what me and Batty Bissett saw in the warm-up. So she's ready to go from downtown.
Just another day in the office for her.
Absolutely. Stevenson. Now Brown for the response. Way off. And Appleby, good hustle there. Thompson able to pick up the scraps, though.
Both teams want to win this.
Absolutely. I did see the trophy earlier. That is one trophy you want to have in the books. And his ball has to go cross-court here. Now, Thompson here at the top. Shot clock at 10. Thompson looking to go to work. Thompson goes up, draws contact, and Stevenson will pick up her third foul, potentially.
Yeah, it seems like that's the case. I thought she was straight up on that one. Very, very unlucky call in my opinion, but great drive from Shana.
Let's have a look here. I'm just waiting to see what the bench do here with the... if they're going to show the paddle. As Thompson knocks down the first. And Thompson should knock down the second here as we... Let's get everyone into position.
Extends the lead to 3.
So 3 points our margin here, 22-19. Just on near a minute to go here in the first quarter. Great to have you with us on a Saturday night here from Moraine in the Women's Grand Final of the Island Hustle, all presented by Tassie Visuals, as Stevenson splits for a couple and gets the 2.
Love that give and go play action from Ringleader to get Taya downhill on that drive. Really, really good action. Would hope to see them go back to it.
Shields kicks this one out. Arnold for a long 2, no good. Swain with the rebound. Swain, but Thompson able to pick that one off. Good read. So now Thompson will pull up for 3. Looks good. He's just a bit long.
Yeah.
And that's going to go the way of Ringleader. Walkley just going over the back. And that will be 2 free throws, by the way, as well, too.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, great hustle from both Stevenson and Walkley there. Just a little bit of a shove in the back, which is why we find the ball going down the other end.
Yes, absolutely. So Stevenson here at the line for 2. As Caleb mentioned, Stevenson's been 5 years in the States. Of course, had a good career over there, but now back here in Hobart. And again, it should be one of those players trying to crack into that WNBL side with the Tasmanian Jewels, who debut next year. in the 26-27 season of the WNBL.
Very interested as the ball is going back the way of St. Albies. Very interested to see how that team stacks up as
yes.
GMs Darren Smith and Kayla Stein will put that squad together. I'm very excited to see who their first signing is.
Absolutely, we are looking forward to that. Nonetheless, here Schultz getting a little bit of pressure. Thompson now will pull up for three. Couldn't get that to go. Swain trying to come in. Ball able to get it. Now Brown's got it. And I think Ringleader going to have the last say here in turn number one. No, don't want to push it. Cooper up the floor.
Oh, no
Couldn't
good.
get it to go. Walkley.
Great look for Ringleader, but you got to hold that for the last shot. And now you give St. Albies another chance to score.
Absolutely. Gamecock at 5. Ball now going to work. Thompson on the quarter time buzzer. No good. So quarter time comes. And an entertaining first quarter from both teams sees a 1-point lead to Ringleader. But the big news out of this one is Chloe Broomhall with 3 fouls at the moment. She's going to have to sit a little bit longer, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, you would think so. I think Coach Collins and Saville are going to talk about this now. I wouldn't be surprised if they get her back out there, as she's one of the, if not arguably the best player in the league. Going to be a very interesting strategy from Ringleader as we head into this second quarter.
And of course, JB just reminded me, Tay Stevenson also with 3 fouls as well too, Caleb.
Yes, which is you don't really see too many players pick up 3 fouls in a quarter, and for the 2 best players on Ringleader, in my opinion, to both be sitting on 3 fouls is very, very unique, and he's certainly going to affect the rest of this game.
Absolutely. Sorry, just moving a little bit of furniture around the place. And again, a massive thank you to Tassie Visuals for being naming rights partner of the Island Hustle. And of course, massive thank you to our major partners in Champion Teamwear and JD Sports. Of course, Champion Teamwear, well, St. Albi with the nice white strip on tonight there.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah,
obviously don't want to have a black-on-black clash, so like the white jerseys come out tonight, and it's done well for him so far.
There you go. There you go, JB. Letting us know. Yep, that's right, JB. Absolutely. And of course, JD Sports, a massive thank you to them. Get to the Elizabeth Street Mall in Hobart as... well, it's only 19 days now till Christmas. And
slowly ticking down.
Yeah, so make sure you get in there. It was nice. I was driving around the place today, and it was absolutely packed wherever you go. Everyone doing their Christmas shopping. So make sure you get down to JD Sports in the Elizabeth Street Mall and buy yourself something nice, or buy your family or relatives or whoever something very nice from JD Sports. All right, second quarter about to get underway. Different lineup out on the floor here. Georgia Sharby checking in for the first time tonight as well too down there. Stevenson is staying out there, Caleb, so that's an interesting move.
Yeah, I don't think Ringleader are in a position where they can have both players off the floor.
Yep.
I think you had to kind of roll the dice and pick one of them to stay out there. Wouldn't be surprised if Broomhall comes in for Stevenson fairly soon.
Absolutely. All right, second quarter, it's about to get underway here. As ball getting moved around.
Off-ball action.
Yep. Now Wilson here for 3 is no good.
Good closeout from Mummy. Didn't get the block on that shot, but was able to affect the shot to where Wilson's follow-through just wasn't quite what she wanted it to be.
Absolutely. And some action off the ball here between Thompson and Wilson.
Going to be very interesting to see what the refs come up with here.
Absolutely. We'll try and pick that up on playback as well too there. Just want to see what's going on. Oh, and a little bit about... Just have a look here as we look at the playback. So, just a bit of tangle up, and then Wilson just goes down. So, and looks like it's a foul on Wilson. So...
Love to see both players matched up on each other again. Wilson's not too happy about that one, but she keeps the challenge guarding Shana here.
Yep, and she'll have to just fight through as Vanderkamp will get the foul. And, now...
Fourth foul on Stevenson.
Yep. Well, I've never seen...
Oh, third foul, never mind.
All right, only a third. I wish they had put up the...
paddle before,
so because we're trying to get a gauge of what's going on.
I was going to say that last foul before that one as Vanderkamp makes down the free throw didn't look like a foul on Taya. So good to know she's at 3,000 instead of 4.
No, that's much better from our vantage point there. So right now, Vanderkamp goes to 2. So 1 point lead to Ringleader here is Stevenson with the ball carrying duties, and looks like Daniel Saville might be rolling the dice here, bringing in Chloe Broomhall earlier than expected.
Don't hate it, just got to be disciplined on defense and not pick up any silly fouls. You know, Broomhall's a very physical player, but if you know she can just wall up on defense, keep her hands out, don't go for any silly reaches, she can find herself playing out this game.
Stevenson going to work. Sharby just couldn't reel that one in. Maybe a bit too much head on the pass. Substitution, and Broomhall is coming in for Stevenson. So, all right, let's see what happens here in these next few minutes. They're crucial for Broomhall to keep her composure.
I was about to say the same thing. These are next few minutes is very, very crucial. As Wilson gets a steal, she'll be very happy about that after that play about a minute ago where they bumped bodies before.
I'd say Wilson getting one back, and now that up the floor pressure from Ringleader showing true colours, and that ball's out of bounds. Sharby just stepping into that one a little bit too deep.
Love the full court trap though. Get some pressure on the ball and force St Albans to speed up a little bit.
Yep, so Geard coming up the floor now. So Geard looking to go here. And Geard sees an opening and can't convert though. Ball goes out of bounds. St Albans to get it back here.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if Geard is a lefty or a righty, but she's very, very strong coming off the screen, just going downhill on that left side. Couldn't get the bucket to go, but that's a very good option for this team.
So play restarts here as Arnold. Now Thompson. Thompson turnaround Jay, no good.
Good defense from Wilson, really stepping up these last few minutes.
Yeah, and Linta certainly showing her capabilities. That is for sure. Now Broomhall. Now 2 for Berry, no good. Thompson with the rebound here. And Thompson coming up the floor here for St Albi.
Little double screen action.
Yes. Thompson pulls up for the mid-range. Yes. And the fan club loving that one too. The fan club in full voice tonight down there on court.
Yeah, many of those boys are coached by Shana Thompson at the junior level, and they always love to see a shot go in for her.
Absolutely. Swain couldn't get that one to go. Broomhall going up strong, couldn't get that either. Now we have a ball went out of bounds, so it goes back to St Albi here. And Beck Ogg coming in for the first time tonight. Of course, speaking to Beck Ogg pre-game, she's very excited about this evening's grand final, Carla.
Yeah.
So, and Beck did tell me that those air balls from last night are out of the way, so we should see no air balls from her tonight.
I can't even remember them, Ronnie. You know,
there you go.
As a player, obviously, if you're the person as Eliza Vanderkamp can't get that layup to go,
she couldn't.
Those air balls stick in your head. But for everyone else, you know, they come and go. So yeah, just move on to that next game, and we'll see what she can do here tonight.
Absolutely. No, we had a very good chat with her pre-game, along with Mum and Dad as well too, as Sharby couldn't get that to go. Now Thompson off and running. Thompson working away through. Bench applauding good defense there by Swain. Mummy though gets the 2.
Kenzie Mummy just always very, very composed, was very patient there and able to find the gap.
So nice 2 there for Mackenzie Mummy. Now Berry here, who will just let it fly for a long 2. So nice response there. 1 point lead to St Albi. So good game here. Very back and forth at the moment.
This is what we wanted.
Yep. Berry gets the steal. Then Berry gets in a little bit of trouble. Now we have a foul. Who's this going to be assessed on? Of course, Berry and Thompson are well known to each other, so
sure.
a little bit of giggle down there.
And it's good to see Kate Berry playing. I haven't seen her play for a while, but very capable player, very physical natured player, and a huge asset for this Ringleader team, playing that undersized big position.
Former Chargers player, former state player. She's been there, done it, you name it, and good to see her out here tonight. On cue, she's got it for us as she looks to go, and well, Banner came through into double armbar there, so that's always an automatic foul right there. So
2 hands-on's an automatic foul. They just got to use that chest blast. I know it can be tough when you're playing against a strong player like Berry, but just got to keep those hands or arm bars out of the way.
Yes, Geared and Vanderkamp coming off.
Don't mind these subs for St Albans. Get Ellie Schultz back in the game. She's someone who impressed me last night, as well as veteran Emily Arnold.
Yes. Now Berry looking at her options. Very stagnant, the Ringleader offense on this possession. Swain creates space and
Sheesh.
knocks down the 2.
Far out. She's got a bag, as the young kids would say. She gets a steal. Can't get the mid-range to go, but Neve Swain, she can score on anywhere on the court.
Yes, absolutely. Now, Thompson up the floor here. Thompson, now Arnold goes
Good
back
find.
door to Shields. Shields goes for the reverse
Great
and gets
action.
it.
Yeah, awesome reads from St. Albies. Just continued to make the right play and eventually got the 2 points for her. Well done.
Yeah, no, nice work there by Ellie Shields there.
This Ringleader offense, Ronnie, starting to really slow up.
As Broomall sees an opening, kick out pass.
Good find.
Wilson for 3.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're a Ringleader, you take that shot all day. Linta Wilson, one of the better shooters in this competition, in my opinion, and makes them pay.
Absolutely, she does. Ringleader take the lead once again by 2 here. Mummy getting a little bit stuck. Shields now coming out of that corner and aggressive on the drive. Arnold at the top of the key, though.
Nice.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, Ronnie, this has probably been the best women's game I've seen all year so far. This has been a back-and-forth contest. Loving the physicality from both teams.
This game living up to all expectations after last night's good second-half comeback, as that foul will be on Mackenzie Mummy.
Yeah, just got courtside on there. Any kind of lateral movement where you're not straight in front, yeah, you're going to get called for that call.
Absolutely. There's JB working all aspects of the broadcast here behind the scenes. Timeout? Yes, timeout called here. 5:16 to go. We are tied at 32 apiece here. All right. No worries, JB.
Very valuable timeout for both teams here, just to catch a break, give some of those players who have played extended minutes a chance to catch their breath and to kind of hone in on the points of emphasis, both on the offensive side with what we're running, as well as defensively, how can we make things a little bit harder for both teams. As I would say, this is a fairly high-scoring contest so far, Ronnie.
Yeah, it certainly is. And, yeah, right now, it's anyone's ball game, really. It's been a back-and-forth game, which is really what you want in a grand final. And right now, the game has been very physical. There's been up the floor type of pressure. There's been interesting calls. But there's been some good shot making as well too. You know, but Ringleader just need to reorganise their offense a little bit. Like we said, it was a little bit stagnant. Then Swain's is creating that space.
Yes. And
getting that shot as a bailout. Now, granted, great shot. But that was a bailout type of offense.
Yeah, I think the plan is you always want to get hit on the rim initially, and if that doesn't come about, that's when you then go to that kind of isolation ball. But yeah, Ringleader have been a little bit more willing to go to that early on. Yeah, very interested to see how they change things up.
Yes, absolutely. As everyone comes out of the floor here.
Is the text line still live, Ronnie?
Yeah, no, I've been checking the phone. No one's. Oh, hang on.
Would love to see what you guys at home are seeing from this game so far. So feel free to shoot Ronnie a message and we'll try and read them out.
Please send a message. Always live and interactive here. Of course, our last broadcast of the year before we pack up ship for 2025 as Arnold gets the rebound there. Thompson gets the quick double team. Og now working away through nicely.
Nice
pass to Mackenzie Murray. The two Dominoes players kind of tee up on that one, but no good. Now Schultz working away in.
Good ball pressure here.
Yep, so Thompson with Brown really up and in on her. Now Cooper, bringing that quick blitz. 3 ball by Schultz is good!
Ellie Schultz, far out, another 3.
That's huge. The youngster really taking the game by the scruff of the neck here. Brown for the response.
Nice. Albi Brown could be a big X factor in this play. Very, very energetic player as Ellie Schultz gets out for a transition bucket. Back-to-back buckets for her. But yeah, going back to Albi Brown, if she can, make a stamp on this game, especially on the defensive side of the floor, it's going to be a huge asset for Ringleader.
Absolutely. As Broomhall puts it to the floor, Broomhall goes up and gets the 2 to go.
Yeah, she just needed to get the ball in the hole. Just needed to see it go down once, as she struggled to score early on, obviously playing with fouls as well. Good to see Chloe knock down a shot.
Back to a 1-point ball game here as Thompson, though, has other ideas and can't get that one to go.
Yeah, Shana hasn't knocked down her last few shots, but that's still too much space for her. She's going to make you pay more often than not.
Broomhall trying to wrap around into Brown. Brown, that up and under, no good. Og got the rebound. Now Thompson off and running here. Thompson putting on the jets now. Nice pass to
Great
Mummy.
find. The transition ability that Schultz and Mummy bring to this team is just second to none. When Shana gets that rebound and just rips it and goes, like it's almost a guaranteed bucket when you've got those two running alongside her.
Absolutely. The boys churning out defense down at the other end of the floor as Broomhall just easy as you like and goes back to what she does best.
Again, it's so tough because Broomhall for her size is very, very strong. As a younger player who might be a little bit smaller, you can't get caught side on or the refs are going to pull that up.
Yep, absolutely. Wilson coming off, Mummy coming off, so...
Expect to see them come back in at the end of the half, I reckon, Ronnie.
Yep, absolutely. As Broomhall here at the line for one.
Yes.
Yep. And gets that one to go.
Full court pressure up the floor.
Yep. And Dave Farmer's saying that it's back to St. Albi. Tied at 39.
Love the doubling of leaving the inbound pass and doubling one of the guards. Don't mind that at all.
Thompson now.
Good cut.
Yeah, Schultz down low. Oh, good pass in Og for
Great
the two.
offense. If St. Albi can continue to break the press like that, I think that's really going to favour him in this game.
Absolutely. And Sanib Swain will look to check back in. Broomhall attacking and gets another two.
3 possessions in a row, Ronnie, where they just let her turn the corner and drive middle. I reckon they've got to switch that ball screen defense up to a blitz or even a switch just so she can't turn the lane so easy.
Lane, yeah, you're right there, Caleb, as Og now has it. She puts it to the floor, Og, and last touched. And goes the way of Ringleader.
Yeah, unlucky there for Og. Might have got hit with a little bit of contact, which caused her to lose the ball. Gav, what's up?
Yep. He's everywhere, that man.
Always.
He's everywhere.
Moving at 100 miles an hour.
Yep. So play restarts a bit 2.5 to go really here in the first half before the major break. As ball here with Broomhall. Broomhall back out to Stevenson now for 3.
Bang.
Yes.
Very capable shooter, Taya Stevenson. I think she's playing quite frustrated now due to her foul count. But if she can just let that go and continue to shoot, that's going to be a crucial X factor for Ringleader as well.
Absolutely. You asked for the text line. You just got yourself a message, Caleb. I'll have a quick look at it in a second. Meanwhile, Og now. Brown, Emily Arnold, I should say, going up. Thompson going up and gets the 2.
Great defense there from Ringleader, but sometimes you can do everything you can try and it's still not good enough. Great take from Shana.
Broomhall going baseline, wrap round pass. Brown extra movement to Stevenson for back-to-back. No, missed everything. Now ball up the floor here is Thompson utilising every part of her body there to clear off Appleby. As Thompson now.
Very comfortable just working her way into the paint there.
Geared for 3. No good there.
With Ringleader's switch defense at the moment, they've just got to be careful that they don't let Shana get to that post area because she's still very effective, especially as a passer in that scenario.
And good pass there from Broomhall. Appleby there for the 2. So Ringleader with a 3-point lead currently at the moment. Schultz now up strong and gets the 2. Great take by Ellie Schultz there. We're back to 1.
Big 48 hours from Ellie Schultz.
Absolutely. Now Brown for a long 2 is short. Broomhall with another rebound. Swain wants it. Swain looking to fire it, but no. Now Brown will try luck again, and no luck on that one. Stevenson, and ball goes out of bounds.
Bit of a reaction from the audience there. Just 2 players fighting hard for the ball.
Just fighting hard, and unfortunately Stevenson lost her balance and fell out of court with the ball, so out of bounds.
Forces allows Ringleader to set up their defense there, which honestly you'll take.
Absolutely. All right, so Schultz now looking to go. Schultz trying to split a couple here. Oh, nice pass into Thompson for the 2.
Flip that up, Ronnie.
Yes. Great patience by the youngster, able to just handle that big pressure from Appleby and get that pass off. Broomhall up strong, no good. Thompson gets the rebound.
10 seconds left in the game clock, Ronnie.
Yep, and a quick foul there. It's only a 13, so not a bad foul to take if you're ringleader.
Yeah, I think you're happy with that if you're ringleader. I think we might have a timeout here for St. Albies as they draw something up. Very interested to see what they come up with here. You assume they'll find the ball in the hands of Shana Thompson.
I'm just reading this in my head before I put it to air, Caleb. Simon Hall has texted in, by the way. I'll paraphrase here. Cracking game. We agree. Yep. And he goes, no controversial double team required yet.
I love it.
Watching from home tonight, his two boys are a little bit unwell, so speedy recovery for them. So, but yes, good to see it shooting in, Simon. And very, very proud to be involved in the Island Hustle. Simon is and of course a Jack Jumpers fanatic supporter. Of course, we had the Jackies game on in the bar. Now I don't know if that's still running or not. But
it was before. I saw we were down early on. Yes. I'm not sure if we've able to close that gap.
Hopefully we've fired it back. We'll have a look at half time,
yes.
Carla, when we go to break. So, I wonder what Brad Vanderkamp we're drawing up here. I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've got to get the ball and Shana just draw that defense and then just make a read from there. One thing that I really like off sideline plays is kind of that screen-to-screener action where someone slips towards the hoop. So depending on what he's drawn up, I'll keep an eye on that. But very interested to see what they go with.
Absolutely. All right, let's see what they're kind of lined up in formation-wise here, and we'll see what goes on. And a little bit of contact off the ball. I'll let that one play. They're looking for Thompson.
5 seconds.
And good defensive pressure by Ringleader. And well, Daniel Saville this time will call a timeout, and we'll see what goes here.
Another break in action, Ronnie.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, this bucket here could decide the game, even though we are in the second quarter. Every point counts.
We still have 20 minutes left. Good defensive pressure by Ringleader. Obviously, that play looked like it was designed for Thompson to come off a couple of screens, or where she's kind of curling off there, or trying to flare off it or something there, Caleb.
And it was very obvious they were going towards her. And if that pass is taken away, I wouldn't have minded to see that pass to Ellie Schultz in the corner. She's scored on the last three possessions for them, or been involved in a score for them. So I wouldn't have minded to see that pass, because you'd rather get the ball in than not.
Absolutely. So now Ringleader's turn to see what they can do, and I wonder who they're going to look for here, I wonder. Now, they've got some good options. I just wonder who they'll go to.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing something to where they get a paint touch and then try and get a Linda Wilson an open three. I think she's a very capable shooter. That would be something that I'll be looking at.
All right. Well, they've got to inbound the ball because you can't advance it. So you've got to inbound it from where it was last taken. So I reckon this might be a little bit of a Hail Mary play, so to speak. So let's see what happens here.
Linda Wilson's wide open right now.
Yeah, Broomhall going the distance. Wilson at the corner for three is short. Appleby will run out of time. So it's a good first half, Caleb, and it's a 1 point lead to St. Albi, 47-46 currently at the moment. And, geez, what a good first half.
Yeah, this is what we want. We want a close game. Get the crowd involved as well. We've had a great turnout here tonight. Big contributions all across the floor from both teams. It's nice to see, those younger players especially stepping up in these big moments. Going to be very interesting to see after these teams are recovered, how do they adjust?
Yes, we will soon find out in a matter of minutes. We will take a break, and then we will come back in about 4 or so minutes' time for the second half. It is St. Albi up by 1 at the moment over Ringleader in the women's grand final. Half-time here in the basketball. It sees St Albi up by 1. 47-46 currently at the moment over Ringleader. Roll Riggs and Carl Nash with you here in the Women's Grand Final of the Island Hustle, all presented by Tassie Bishels. And, well, a lot of conversation up here at half-time about what, how, where, who, how, why.
Yes, 100%, yeah.
Yes, we were muted.
Today, JB.
Yes.
Yeah, we were just saying that, like, there's been some clear standout players from St Albans who have really impacted this game, where it's been much more of a, not an individual performance from any of the Ringleader players. So when it comes down to that finals MVP, which is certainly something we can continue this discussion in, very interesting to see, depending on who wins, how that plays out and who takes out that award at the end of the game.
Yes, third quarter underway here, and nearly a quick hit play. Og had to go up and get it, and then double dribble though. So rare to see at this level, but double dribble is there.
Yeah, good ball pressure there from Ringleader, forcing an early turnover.
Yes.
See what they can come up with here for their first offensive play call.
Well, I'm sure some adjustments were made at half-time for both teams, and we'll see what these adjustments are as Stevenson goes solo, and it was a good option.
Yeah, love just, again, straight downhill drives, very hard to guard for any team, and, Stevenson's always going to make the right play, whether it's herself getting on the hoop or finding that kick out.
Thompson, nice Euro step through for the two.
Very smooth, very smooth.
So back and forth we go here in this first minute. Wilson now getting a little bit stuck. Here's Appleby. She goes baseline, needs help. And
good hands.
Yeah, good hands there by Emily Arnold as she knocks that one out of bounds.
Yeah, for the younger kids watching, when you force that baseline drive, you can almost use that out of bounds area as a second defender.
Yes, absolutely. Stevenson to inbound here. Now Wilson for three.
Nice.
Yes. Linda Wilson from downtown.
Didn't think about it twice.
No hesitation from the youngster, and she knocks it down. So another triple for her. Thompson, wrap around to Og. Og, step through, good D by Appleby, and a travel call though. I thought maybe a jump ball as both players had held the ball.
I would agree. I think that was a jump ball first, and very unlucky there for Og. I think she's just got to keep her head up, keep playing.
Yep, no, absolutely. Keep your confidence up as always. As Broomhall here with the ball carrying duties, splits for a couple. Berry now nice for the mid-range, yes.
Never looked like missing, Ronnie.
No, that's been part of Kate's game for most of her life with that mid-range shot. As Schultz now gets a little bit stuck. Bench wanted travel, referees didn't see it that way. Og for three is, hit the backboard. As Stevenson up the floor here, Broomhall on the spin cycle and goes up, and the two.
Yeah, almost lost the ball in that spin move, but was able to recover. Good recovery there from Broomhall.
Now the margin gone is out to 6 here currently at the moment. Can St Albi fight back? No call on the play.
Great wall up there.
Yeah, good defense there by the Ringleader players. And substitution as Mackenzie Mummy and Eliza Vanderkamp into the ball game.
Yeah, don't mind it. Just a bit more experience out here on the court. Some of the younger players for St Albi's just coughing up the ball a little bit. That's why we see some subs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, no, good move there. Now, three ball here by Appleby, no good. Stevenson with the rebound. And now the ball here with Broomhall is Ringleader reset.
Shot clock winding down.
Yeah, and that shot by Appleby is, hit the side of the barnyard there.
Yeah, from what I've seen with Appleby, she's a very strong roller. Doesn't take too many jump shots as Shana launches a long one.
Yep.
Look for Appleby to just get back on the hoop there.
Absolutely. Stevenson off and running. Pulls up for the J. No good. Thompson with the rebound.
Oh, good hands.
Yep. And ball goes out of bounds. Back to St Albi.
Don't mind that, getting two players on the ball straight away. Doesn't allow Shana to break down and get into that transition offense, which St Albi's have made a living off all season.
That's correct. They have certainly made a living out of it. As Mackenzie Mummy comes down the floor here. Thompson gets that quick little step and pulls up. No good. Arnold did well on the O board and the putback.
Nice.
Yes.
And that's the thing about being in foul trouble. Taya's got 3 fouls already. She just had to keep her hands up there. Couldn't afford to get that 4th foul.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Broomhall or Stevenson cannot afford to get a 4th foul here in this quarter. Otherwise, they'd change the whole game. As Broomhall up strong. Couldn't get that to go. Mummy got the rebound. Now up the floor offense here. Vanderkamp. No good. Thompson running and getting the 2.
Yeah, I think Shana, as good as she is on the ball, I wouldn't mind her seeing cutting off ball a little bit more. She hasn't knocked down the last few jump shots, so if she can get herself in the charge circle as Broomhall makes that floater, life for Thompson's going to be a lot easier because they're harassing her off that initial ball screen.
Absolutely. Broomhall getting everything she likes on that middle penetration there with the floater. Now Geared for 3.
Nice.
Yes, Harley Geared from downtown, and we're back to 1 point.
And some coaches won't love that shot, but I'm a big advocate of that. If you get an early 3 that's wide open, you've got to take it pretty much every time.
Stevenson putting it to the floor. Good hands by Thompson and Mummy. Mummy quickly up the floor. Wilson able to read that one nicely. So Ringleader for another chance here to extend their slender 1 point lead.
Good read by Broomhall.
Yeah, Broomhall once again and one, and Thompson just letting her know where she stands. And well, Chloe Broomhall will go to line for 1.
Yeah, big knock to the nose there. Good to see no blood dripping from her nose there. But if I'm Broomhall, what I want to see her do rather than continuously get to that floater, get that little hesitation dribble and then take that extra step further. Because eventually St. Albi's going to adjust to that. You'd expect.
You definitely expect that, yes, as Broomhall will knock down the 3-point play. Let's see if Broomhall's a little bit affected by that or not. We'll soon find out. As Mummy now works her way through. Thompson. A little bit of pressure here by Ringleader. Oh, Mummy on the back door. Beautiful play.
Just miscommunication there from Ringleader. Only had 1 player guarding 2 players on the weak side there, which is why we saw Mummy find the correct space.
Yep. Stevenson for the response. No good. Wilson and Thompson combining on that. And Thompson got the better of it. Now, Geared up the floor. Geared. Good. Mummy now attacking strong. Arnold on the run. Well, no good there. This time, Ringleader on the run. Broomhall spin cycle. Wilson for a number 3.
Bang.
Yes! Alinta Wilson from downtown.
Huge 5-point turnaround there. Was able to get the stop on the defensive end and then 3 points down the other way. Great job to Ringleader, who I think have definitely been winning this last 5 minutes.
They certainly have been. As Stevenson loses that one out of bounds.
Yeah, could have let it roll, but sometimes as a player, you don't want to let the ball go out and try and get that transition bucket. But Stevenson just lost the handle on that one.
Yep. Back to a 5-point ball game currently at the moment. 63-58 here currently as play restarts. As ball here with Thompson. Thompson forward about Wilson really up and in here. Good hands by Stevenson. And now Broomhall.
Great find.
Appleby running the floor well.
Nice.
And the 2. And Brad Vanderkamp has seen enough. He'll call timeout. And this margin has gone out to 7 points here currently at the moment.
Yeah, I agree there, Ronnie. I think it's definitely been all Ringleader so far. Even though the lead's only at 7 points, I just think the way that they're scoring has been too easy as of right now, and St. Albi's really settling for jump shots or struggling to get those inside touches. I think they've got to try and go to a different offensive structure and make things a little bit easier for them.
Absolutely, Caleb. And look, right now, this game is swinging back and forth. And really, it's a game of momentum runs at the moment because we saw St. Albi kind of come out with some good shots and had the momentum, and all of a sudden, Ringleader now come out with some momentum.
You've nailed it there. Once you get a stop, it's so much easier to score down the other end. I think both of these teams are really, really good in transition when they have those 3-on-2, 4-on-3 advantages. Once you can get those defensive stops, it just makes life so much easier on the offensive end. So I think both teams, if they can really focus on just making life hard for the other team offensively, good things will come.
4:15 to go here in the third quarter. Great to have you with us by the Island Hustle YouTube channel on grand final night. Of course, our men's game coming up next between UDM and DR Builders. That will be a cracker as well,
For
too.
sure.
So looking forward to that one.
DR Builders looking to go back-to-back. Very intrigued to see how that one plays out.
Yes, absolutely. We will see what happens in that ball game coming up. As both teams coming back out onto the floor here.
Well, with St. Albies on the baseline, we'll see what they come up with here.
And, well, Ringleader have gone into their press coverage here, Caleb, so...
Just want to be careful they don't pick up any fouls here
No.
in these last 4 minutes of the third.
Stevenson, good read.
And this is where the fake pass really comes into play. You know that Ringleader are going to double off the inbound, and then the other defensive player in the front backcourt, is going to go cover that inbound player as we see a foul from
that's going to be
Swain.
Yeah, Swain just in the back there of Mackenzie Mummy, so foul there.
But yeah, I really think the use of a fake pass to St. Albies, you know, even though they are dealing with some clock pressure, you've only got 8 seconds to get the ball over the line. You really do have to use those fake passes to kind of throw the defense off.
So Thompson now with the ball carrying duties. Sees us team down by 7 at the moment. Can they rig this one back? And not on that three-point attempt though. Thompson with another opportunity. Thompson going into a wall there, and well, the defense reading that one.
Yeah, great jump ball pressure there from Appleby. Body language from Sean Thompson's really started to drop now.
Needs to keep that momentum and positivity up with her. She got it now. She can't get too frustrated. We talked about this last night as Thompson goes up and gets the two.
Yeah, great defense there, I think, from Ringleader, but sometimes great players just make tough shots.
They certainly do as that two goes down. Stevenson on the attack, going up, couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, just lost it a little bit on that drive.
And good call out by the bench there to alert Haley Geard there. Now Thompson for a two and missed everything. And good box out there by Wilson to prevent Arnold to get that one back in.
Yeah, I think St. Albies need to start getting into that second side of their offense. Balls are sticking a little bit. Shana recognised it herself there. Got to get that ball moving. She can get it back late. Shot clock if nothing else is on.
Yep. So Ringleader with another opportunity to push this lead out as Broomhall now. Now Appleby sees some space. Vanderkamp comes up, good pressure. Appleby don't equal to it. Can she get the two? No, she can't. Nonetheless, it was a good one.
Yeah, $1 million move, just couldn't get the finish.
As Thompson from downtown.
Little bit of a celebration from her. The fan squad in the corner love it.
Yep, yes, the Shana Thompson fan club loving the three. Broomhall back to two now, by the way. Broomhall working her way in, trying to spin. Vanderkamp putting all sorts of pressure on. Swain from deep, missed everything. Thompson able to reel this one in. Walkley has it now. Off to Geard.
Nice pass.
Yeah, Walkley. Now, Vanderkamp open
Big
for three. Oh, Mackenzie Mummy from the clouds. And not enough there to be a jump ball, but great hustle and effort from Mackenzie Mummy.
Yeah, great call, even though she found... Oh, great job from Mummy there. Even though she found herself on the ground, I think that was the right call there.
Yep, no, good call by the officials. And it's Broomhall now. Broomhall just opening up that left side. So obviously they're really trying to overplay the middle. As Broomhall goes for three, couldn't get that to go.
Good look. I think if St. Albies is going to continue to switch, they like that Broomhall-Vanderkamp matchup. Going to be something I think is worth keeping our eye on. Thompson
now looking to go here. Thompson goes baseline, goes up and gets the two. Wants an and one play. Referees didn't see that way. We're tied at 65. Wilson for the response.
Long.
Just very long on that one, and that ball goes out of bounds. Abby Brown coming into the game here.
Don't mind this sub at all, just giving Taya Stevenson a quick break so she doesn't pick up her fourth foul this quarter.
No, it's a wise move, and they're going to keep Broomhall out on the floor, so Broomhall has to make sure she doesn't pick up her fourth foul in the next 101 seconds.
Yeah, we're number one picking this this draft class. I think you've got to keep her out there, and if she does pick up that fourth, that's when you can then reassess.
Mummy now working her way through. Vanderkamp. Thompson.
Good hands here from Wilson. Great defense.
Yep.
Forces the steal.
Yep, no, good job there as Ringleader with an opportunity to retake the lead. Mid-range 2 for Swain.
Jeepers. Not the ideal look that you're trying to get in that scenario, but Neve Swain, she's a shot maker, Ronnie.
Making something out of nothing, the youngster, and puts her team back up by 2 as Thompson, looking to respond, draws contact, and that occurred on the floor. Only the second team foul, and only the third foul overall in this quarter.
Yeah, and Neve Swain is someone I can personally attest. She's in at Swisher most mornings getting her workouts in. When I should personally try and go down to Kimbra Sports Centre whenever I can, but whenever I'm at Swisher in the morning, I do see Neve Swain there almost every time before school.
Vanderkamp missed the 3. Geared trying to clean up, no good. Swain with it now. Swain keeps going here. Now let's see what she does. She throws one up, and not the wisest of shots there, but Ringleader get it back though. So,
see what they can come up with here.
Yeah, another opportunity as Broomhall goes baseline. Good D there by Mackenzie Mummy.
Yeah, just got a little fingertip on the ball, enough to affect the spin on the ball once it hit the glass there.
Absolutely, as Thompson now fires one up for 3.
Bang. She's just looking completely unfazed right now as St. Albies take the lead again, Ronnie.
Yep. Again, the momentum's kind of come back to them a little bit. It has been even Stevens for this last few minutes. Broomhall. Now Brown going baseline here. Back out to Broomhall here for 3. No good. Thompson, and that will do it. So three-quarter time comes. We're prepared for a grandstand finish coming up.
Oh, yeah.
68-67. St. Albi with the lead here. But again, the momentum is coming back to St. Albi. Again, they picked up their defence a little bit and able to force some key turnovers there from Ringleader.
You've hit it on the head there, Ronnie. I think Ringleader controlled the first 7 or 8 minutes of that quarter, but some big threes from Shana Thompson. You know, I think she had a tough bucket that she thought was an end one as well, back-to-back scores, and that's why we see they're now back in the lead again. Yeah,
certainly are. And right now, I feel like Ringleader found a couple other scorers there, of course, as we've talked about with Neve Swain, and then, Appleby doing a good job on both ends of the floor there. Wilson picking up a couple of buckets as well too. So everyone chipping in. So this is really going to come down to those little things here, I feel, if this game stays close for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, it's going to come down to can you guard your man, can you guard your woman, sorry, and how well can you execute an offense to not settle for those early shots, which we did see a little bit once teams started to get tired, and how well can you effectively score in the transition, which both teams are very good at doing so.
Absolutely. So a good last quarter coming up here, folks. Great to have you with us by the Island Hustle YouTube channel as well too, because we'll have some presentations afterwards, so we'll make sure we pick up the effects mic and you can hear all that as well. And as we say, a good crowd in. The the balcony across the bar is literally full.
Love to see it. Reminiscent of that UTAS girls grand final we had in here about 2 months ago, Ronnie.
Whoa, what a time that was. I had to return some stuff to UTAS actually on Friday and had a bit of a chat with Kieran, and
great guy.
Just reminisce over a few things, and he has told me semester 2 is going to be when the UBL tips off again. So
I think that's the right call, having it when that doesn't clash with NBL 1 season. But anyways, we'll jump back into this last quarter. I'm excited. Who's your tip for this one, Ronnie?
At the moment, I feel like St. Albi, you're just going to get an upset here.
Perfect. I'll stick with Ringleader. They've been undefeated all year, but definitely feel it can go either way.
Yes, it could go either way here at the moment. All right, we are set to go. As Stevenson here with it.
Same play call at the start of the third.
And they go out to Broomhall here on the baseline. Broomhall has to tiptoe away through. Stevenson now getting a little stuck. And, well, good defence there by St. Albi.
Yeah, Stevenson wasn't happy with that. Just again, team getting caught with the ball under the hoop. Very hard passing angles to make. Great rotations from St. Albi.
Yes, absolutely. There's Thompson now with it.
Got some chanting from the Shana Thompson fan squad here.
Yeah, no, it's good to see. Good atmosphere here at Lorraine. And it's Vanderkamp now going to work. Vanderkamp, good pressure by Berry. Vanderkamp up strong, no good.
Might have had a little whack on the arm there,
Yep.
but good battling from two of the more forward bodies in the competition.
Yes, definitely. Now Berry on cue has it for us here. Berry going to work. Nice pass to Brown for the 2.
That's just a form rep for her, Ronnie. Not down.
Nice one there.
Abby Brown, another player who really puts in the work during the off-season to make sure she's ready for when it comes to game time.
Thompson, nice dish to Mummy. Foul call. That's going to be, now who's this going to be assessed on?
Kate Berry, I believe.
Yep, it is Kate Berry.
Stuck her hand in the lane, as you'd say.
Yes, so Mackenzie Mummy at the line for 2.
Good to see both teams kind of huddling a little bit here, talking about what they're going to do moving forward.
Mummy knocks down the first.
Don't mind seeing Neve Bowl playing some big minutes here for St. Albies. I think she's a player that's certainly capable of contributing to this team, so we'll see how she goes. As she's been on limited minutes both tonight and yesterday.
2 there for Mackenzie Mummy. The lead is back to 1 point once again here for St. Albi. As Brown attacks strong and couldn't get it to go. And last touch will go back to St. Albi. No?
Ringleader.
Ringleader. I think Mackenzie Mummy was trying to fake everyone out there by the sounds of it. Now Berry for a mid-range 2. Yes.
That's her spot right there.
Yep.
I figured out, Ronnie. You can't give her that much space, so she's just going to knock it down every time.
Absolutely. Ringleader retake the lead here.
Good double team here from Ringleader.
Vanderkamp. Look to go. Offensive foul. No, blocking foul called on Berry.
Wouldn't mind seeing a replay on that. I think Berry's feet were certainly planted.
I thought
I'm
was
just not sure if she stuck the elbows out. I reckon that's what the refs might be going off.
I thought that was an offensive foul there. We'll see if we can quickly pick it up. Just keep it on the monitor there.
Got you.
Yeah, and Mackenzie Mummy restarts. Players hit the floor. Thompson, though, gets the 2.
Yeah, just looked at the replay there, Ronnie. She had her feet set, but unfortunately she had her elbows sticking out, which I think is why the refs went with that call.
Okay. The advantage of having the playback as we have a quick foul there. That's going to be on Vanderkamp, so the basketball gods have come to play here this
100%.
evening.
Always going to come back to buy you.
Yes.
See what Ringleader can come up with here.
They've stacked the floor heavily on one side. Brown with the only player on that strong side from downtown.
Abby Brown, she's here to win, Ronnie. 2-point lead for Ringleader.
Yep, lead back to 2. Chance for St. Albi once again to respond. Vanderkamp now. Walkley putting it to the floor. Out to ball for 3. No good. That will be on Vanderkamp there for reaching over the top.
Yeah, I agree with the ref there.
Yeah, David Farmer's with the call on that one. And substitution. Hayley Geard coming in, Emily Arnold coming in, Walkley and Vanderkamp coming off.
Yeah, I think this is the 5 that I don't mind seeing St. Albi's roll with for now. I think Neve Bowl can be that X-factor player, and if things don't go that way, you've always got Ellie Schultz ready to come back in.
Absolutely, and on cue, she's going up to the scorer's table. Brown for back-to-back triples, no good.
Don't mind her taking that shot after knocking down the last one. As Stevenson gets a steal.
Good work by Stevenson. Stevenson on the move, up and under, no good. Broomhall with another rebound. And then Ball able to pick off the pass.
Great job from Shana Thompson there to make that defensive effort, even though she turned the ball over to not give up 2 points.
And offensive foul. We had a good look at that. Thompson saying it's a flop, but that off arm that Thompson used, certainly right there.
Ringleader fans up and about after that one. First offensive foul call I think we've had for the game, or second. First or second?
One or the other. And that is Thompson's 4th. Is that 4 there, Bob?
4 fouls on Shana.
Okay, we are. It is an
bit of deja vu from the game yesterday, Ronnie.
Yep.
For those that didn't tune in yesterday, Shana fouled out with a few minutes left in the game. I think Holzgroup made a slight comeback, and then Eliza Vanderkamp knocked down a big 3, which is pretty much the dagger in the heart for St. Albies last night.
Now, the question here is if Thompson gets fouled out again, does that swing the game one more time?
I think it has to, right? Just her ability to score the ball is second to none in this league, and definitely don't want to see her foul out as the fans here are already starting their defensive chant.
Yep, the boys with the defense chant. Pick that up in the effects mic. Stevenson working away in. Now, Brown for 2. No good. Geared with the rebound. Shields back on there.
If I'm Coach Saville right now, I'm definitely tempted to get both Appleby and Wilson back into the game.
Thompson from deep. Couldn't get that to go. Now Broomhall here with it.
Like this matchup with Broomhall. Look to see her getting the hoop here.
Now Broomhall up strong. Mummy picked it up. Thompson has a clear path here. Thompson looking to go. Dump into Mummy. Now we have a foul here. Yep.
Number 8 or 9. Abby Brown. Abby Brown, I believe.
That's her third. So a few players here in foul trouble.
I know it's still plenty of time left, Ronnie, but if I'm Ringleader, I'm looking to get Alinta Wilson back in the game.
Yeah, I agree. I think you need to get her back in probably now. Just to, have a different kind of setup on the floor. Though Kate Berry having to do a shoelace midway through the offense. As Stevenson says, no worries, I'll just knock down a 3, thanks very much.
Never look like missing again. Taya Stevenson, a very capable shooter when she's wanting to shoot.
Yes. Now that sub comes in, Caleb.
Yep. Right call to make.
Geared off glass, yes.
Nice. Again, Hayley Geared, very, very capable on that left side of the floor. Haven't seen her take too many jump shots, so again, I'm still not sure what hand she's dominant with, but she might be ambidextrous, who knows?
Yep, could be both hands. Stevenson for back-to-back, no good. And good work by Shields.
Great hustle.
Great work by the youngster.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Ellie Schultz is probably, 14 years old,
yep.
I would be very hesitant to get into a jump ball battle with Kate Berry there.
Definitely not, as... Yes, Joe B's about to give the Stewie's coach's board back after Joe B took it home with last night somehow.
Stewie probably left it here.
Yes. And they just attend to the wet spot. So the substitutions came in for Ringleader with Appleby and Wilson. And who came off? It was Brown and...
Swain.
Swain, okay. So let's last 5.5 to go here.
I think this is the lineup that both teams will be rocking for the rest of the game.
Close this one out.
Pending if anyone fouls out or not.
Well, let's see what happens. Broomhall's done a good job to not pick up any more fouls since the first quarter.
Oh, great hands.
Yep. Thompson able to recover. And now,
smash screen coming here from Arnold.
And big screen and offensive foul. Probably didn't need to move a shoulder. Like from our angle up here, Carl, looks like Emily's just moved her shoulder in.
I'm not surprised there. I saw her eyes light up as Taya was moving backwards there, and she just kind of stuck that hip out a little bit. As he said, didn't have to do it.
Didn't have to.
But just got a little bit excited there, I think.
I think the refs are now anticipating some of that contact is certainly going to be a whistle on it.
For sure.
So right now, both teams just need to adjust a bit more accordingly here.
Horns action here for Ringleader.
Broomhall from deep. And the margin out to 6.
I think this will be their biggest lead of the game so far, Ronnie. Crucial possession here for St. Albies.
It has been close all game. Thompson for the response. In and out. Geared with the O board. Schultz now for a little floater. Yes!
Nice. Ellie Schultz, very, very composed. She's had an awesome weekend, and I think she's only going to build from this going forward in her career.
Absolutely. Did she play today as well too? We need to find out. Wilson from deep couldn't get that to go.
So she played in Tri-Series as well, did she, today?
Well, that's what we need to find out. Anyone on the text line, let us know.
I'm sure she did.
I have a funny feeling. I saw photos as Mummy now kicks this to Arnold at the top of the key for 2.
Leaves it in the air. Leaves her follow through on the air a little bit longer just to let the Ringleader team know about it.
Reminds me of that old school NBA players keeping that gooseneck.
I love it. Mid-range game. Bring it back.
2 points our margin. 4 and a bit to go here in the last. Great to have you with us here on the Island Hustle YouTube channel. Meanwhile, ball gets moved around. Appleby for a mid-range. No good. Thompson with the rebound. No.
Oh, good hustle from Berry.
And jump ball there called, but Thompson has gone down. Now, she clutched at a calf. Was it a calf or knee there?
I'm not too sure. I do know she pulled up very, very sore from the game yesterday, obviously with that additional defensive coverage. But
oh, no, she can't get up by the sounds of it too. So we are hold in proceedings. Can Thompson get up this time? No. She can't put any weight on it at the moment. So this is not good if you're St. Albi.
The last thing you want to see.
Yeah, now they're going to try again. And... Yep.
I think you'll probably see a sub here at this point.
So it looks like, and now I think a timeout though, they'll have to reset and rework out. But this is huge with 4 minutes to go. Shannon Thompson, well, she's more clutching at that calf, I think. And she can seem to get some weight there on it now and walk it off.
Either way, going to be Ringleader's bowl. They're going to be drawing up a play here. We'll keep you guys updated on what the goal is with Shana.
Yes. So timeout here, 4 minutes to go. 2-point ball game. Ringleader lead it 80-78. And this has been a good back and forth game so far at the moment. And, well, both teams really competing hard. And, well, the highest lead is probably, as Carla mentioned, I think 6 or 7. And then that game is whittled down here to now just a solitary basket here currently at the moment.
Yeah, still up for the taking for either team. You know, obviously, if Shana Thompson isn't able to check back into the game, that's a huge blow. But, you know, Emily Arnold's knocked down some big shots lately. Ellie Schultz has had a great game. Mackenzie Mummy, Haley Geard also contributed very well tonight. So they're certainly capable. It's only a 2-point deficit. You know, a few baskets is more than enough to get it done at this stage.
Absolutely. Now, thankfully, we have a physio in the house. Your good mate.
Justin Smith.
Yep, Justin is here, so he might be able to help Shana out here, I reckon.
Yeah, he's the guy to look out for. He knows his stuff in and out, so we'll see what his recommendations are. I think she's definitely looking to check back in. Looks like that limp is gone. So I reckon she'll try and get back into this game.
I just wonder if it was just cramp or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She's definitely banged up from yesterday. It looks like she will try and check back in, but
we'll see if Justin has a bit of a look at it or just have a bit of a chat. So we'll keep one eye on that. Meanwhile, play about to restart here as Ringleader tried to capitalise on this 2-point lead. Berry now.
Good ball movement.
Stevenson for 3.
Bang!
Yes! Stevenson from downtown.
Again, can't leave her open. She's a very efficient shooter. Won't take a bad shot. Big shot there from Taya.
So Mummy now attacking hard here. Oh, and just a miscommunication on the timing of that pass.
Yeah, it was the right pass to throw. Just as you said, miscommunication there from two of the younger teammates. And ball going back the way of Ringleader.
So Broomhall now with the ball carrying duties.
Wouldn't mind him going the same action again.
Ball getting moved around. Stevenson. Now out to Appleby. She puts it to the floor. Oh. Now Berry able to recover. Shot clock at 5. Broomhall now for 3 is long. So another opportunity here.
Ball screen here.
Yep. Schultz now looking to go. Needs help. Arnold now.
Ringleader really blowing up that St. Albi offense. Arnold takes it herself.
Yep, and gets the 2. Crucial bucket. And looks like Shannon Thompson will check back in here, Carla.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes she'll probably have of just absolutely playing it out, and she can rest the entire rest of the year.
Absolutely. Chargers trials were last week, so there you go. Basketball off-season in action right now.
Shot clock down to 3.
Yep, Stevenson up strong, draws contact. That looks like it's going to be on Arnold.
Yeah.
Or is it going to be on Geard?
See what the refs come up with here. Not a bad foul though for St. Albans. You don't want to give up 2 points, but Shana's back in.
Absolutely. So Thompson coming back in here for Og. So let's see what Thompson can do. Meanwhile, Stevenson having to put up with the world's most famous chant in Australia.
Ooh,
Though,
good miss.
I don't know if Commissioner Yule can give out free cheeseburgers.
No, I don't think that'll be happening, but maybe some live-eater burritos.
Absolutely, they sponsored a competition, might as well. No, Stevenson denies everyone, 1 or 2.
Only a 2-possession game, though.
Yes, definitely a 2-possession game as Schultz up the floor here. Thompson moving okay.
Great pressure from Appleby.
Schultz looking to go here, splits for a couple, and, well, that's good defense there by Schultz.
Yeah, unlucky there for Schultz, taking on that bigger body. Great hands from Taya, able to not pick up that foul. I don't think Taya's fouled since the first quarter, or maybe started the second.
Yeah, well, that's right. So Broomhall here working away through.
Mismatch down low.
Appleby. Now Stevenson putting it to the floor. Yep, and again, good defense here by St. Albi. Shot clock at 3. Broomhall, tough floater, no good. So good defensive possession there by St. Albi. As Schultz now looks to go. Taking on everyone and nearly got the 2 to go. Gets her own rebound. Now Mummy pulling up from the elbow.
I would have liked to see her take that 3-pointer there.
So 90, under 100 seconds to go here. Another defensive stop here if you're St. Albi.
Ringleader don't have to go fast here. They can chew a bit of time off the clock.
Wilson, now Broomhall, shot clock at 8. Broomhall looking to go. Berry for the long 2 is going to be just short. Stevenson with the O board. Crucial offensive rebound for Ringleader. Stevenson looking to go.
Probably got pushed a little bit, but
no call on the play. Thompson.
She's hurting.
Moving a bit gingerly, and a blocking foul called. And let's see how Thompson is this time.
Big bump there from Berry. Don't think it was intentional, but Sean is certainly going to be pulling up sore after that one.
Now, are we looking for a potential upgrade here to an unsportsmanlike foul? As both referee Andrew Johnson and David Farmers have a bit of a yarn.
It wouldn't surprise me if they do go down that route again. I don't think it was intentional, but just with the nature of the contact that we saw there, it wouldn't surprise me.
And as we talked about last night, folks, it is the interpretation of the rule, not necessarily the action here. Normal foul called, and probably a wise move in this situation.
Yeah, don't mind giving the benefit of doubt to Kate Berry there. I think, again, as you said, her intent was good, but as you said, making the contact the way she did, it could have definitely gone the other way.
Schultz now working away through. Schultz goes. Thompson for 3 is off, but that might be again, she's been off for a little bit. So, and that will be on Schultz. So both teams will go to the stripe here.
And that foul hurts. That now sends Taya to the line.
Yes.
She's pulled up pretty sore from that one as well.
Everyone's feeling it.
Yeah, they've played long minutes, and St. Albi's coming off the back-to-back. These bodies are really starting to get banged up.
And you got to give credit for St. Albi backing up less than 24 hours in a doubleheader like this.
For sure, 100%.
Sometimes, though, you just find, and as you know, on road trips with the Chargers, you guys find a way to just will yourselves and just get yourselves back into a ball game.
I agree. I'm totally with you there.
And Stevenson knocked down the first. Can she knock down the second?
Nice.
Does. So
and low-key, Taya being great on both ends of the floor as we get a double dribble call here from Geared. Wouldn't be surprised if Taya ends up picking that Finals MVP award up.
Absolutely. No, she's played a good game. I'm not sure who the selection committee is for the MVP for the final, but no doubt your choice, Caleb, is on the money, I feel. So play restarts here as Wilson now with it here. Berry. Now, if you're Ringleader, you can utilise the whole shot clock if you like. Meanwhile,
dang,
that could be game right there as Chloe Broomhall gets that one to go off an acrobatic move, and she'll go to line for 1.
The old circus shot, you say, with that one. Big and one from Broomhall, as she somehow got that one to go down.
Absolutely. As we attend to the wet spot there, nice spin move. The defense came late, and sure enough, that could well be the game right there, I reckon, Caleb. Unless, say now we come down, now again, with the time left on the clock, Brad Vanderkamp has some timeouts to use if he decides to use them. So there's
Yes.
a chance to advance and maybe just get a quick 2.
I agree. Either way, they've got to make their next shot. I think that's the only way they've got a chance. Got to get that next shot and then aim for a few steals or missed free throws.
And the miss there. Offensive rebound by Stevenson. Huge in the sequence of this game.
Yeah, Taya's been great this fourth quarter. Chloe Broomhole very composed as well. As Alinta Wilson
Wilson for the dagger!
There it is.
Alinta Wilson just putting this one on ice.
And just like that, Ronnie, I think we've got our victors for this season.
Yep. They've been undefeated all season. And
Right.
Henry Arnold just chiming in with a banker.
Doesn't want to call a game yet.
Berry now. They go and a foul there. I thought they were going to drew out there because I think that's the Wilson 3 certainly just called game on that one.
Oh, Pia Rhodes.
Pia Rhodes checking in for the first time all season. Has not played, I think, due to injury.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, and she's in for the last 7.3 seconds, which is a nice little moment. Chloe Broomhall coming off a good game by her after getting 3 fouls early in the first quarter. She now is a championship winner in the Island Hustle competition.
Yeah, and to be honest, with the team that they've put together, it was the expectation. Chloe the first pick, and then some great additions to this team. Shana Appleby, Taya Stevenson, Alinta Wilson, as well as a very deep bench with the likes of Neve Swain, Shavi, Cooper, and Brown as well. Great drafting system for Daniel and Jacko.
Absolutely. I think they'll dribble this out here. So let the celebrations begin, because the team that's gone undefeated all season are your champions of the Island Hustle competition for season 2025. They win it, but they were pushed all the way through by a very determined St. Albi team. They win it 92-83, and a massive congratulations to Ringleader.
Yes, Ringleader, they were the team to beat all season. Great efforts from St. Albi tonight. I believe they were winning at the second quarter, or half-time break, 3-quarter time, and I think even Stevens at quarter time. So they definitely had a shot to win this game, but Ringleader come out the victors in the end.
Yep, they sure do, and what a game it had. What a game we had. Foul trouble, calls, big shots,
injuries,
you name it. It is. It had it all.
For sure. No, props to both teams. One of the most entertaining games I've seen all year at any level. So very, very grateful to be here for this one, Ronnie. Appreciate you being here with me as well.
Yeah, fun game to call. No, it was really good to see. So, great job by both teams. And, of course, yes, credit to St. Albi backing up from a big night last night. And to only lose by, 8 in the end there on, in the second game, or literally you classify it as a road trip. Big credit to them. They've come out guns blazing there. There was a little point in time where Thompson was unavailable for a couple of games. They dropped the ball a little bit. Thompson comes back up. That revigorizes the whole team. And all of a sudden, they get to this point. I'm sure when they look back, they'll be very proud.
100%. Yeah, with the way this league works, you just have to ensure that you finish in the top 3, which is what St. Albi's did. And able to get through that elimination game, found themselves in the grand final. Had a really, really strong season. Just fell short in the final minutes of this game. Absolutely.
Now, again, as we mentioned, we've got the effects mic on, so we should be able to pick up the presentations down on the floor. So Commissioner Yu is ready to go with probably about 10 pages worth of notes.
Yes, we've got the regular season awards as well. So this could be a long one, but I'm excited to see who takes out some of these categories.
Absolutely, very keen. All right, we'll send it down to Josh Yu, and we'll try and bump up the volume a little bit while we go along.
Sounds great.
And